Micky Collins, after the 4-0 win against Ashford, a satisfying afternoon for you.
Yeah, very pleased with the performance today. Boys turned up, and it's been a frustrating few weeks with a win and a loss and a win and a loss and no consistency. And then today they've shown what they're capable of. It's just frustrating that we haven't done it consistently through the season and been higher up the league.
Starts haven't been your best in recent weeks, but you would have been pleased with this one today.
Yeah, I mean, we're probably lucky that we played down the slope and we had the wind behind, and it probably suited us, and we got at them quick. And when you've got the quality that we've got going forward at times, it can be damaging. But we've just not done that consistently, and that's the sad thing. And today, the boys have delivered today.
What clicked today? Was it the conditions, having the best of them early on, that you made the most of?
I think we came out with the attitude that, we're the underdogs, we've got nothing to lose, no pressure on us, and we can relax and go and play. And when we do that and we move the ball quickly, we're quite a force.
And some good goals as well in that opening three in the 11 minutes of the game.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to pick how we're going to go through and try and get a 3-0 lead after 11 minutes or whatever it was, you wouldn't write that, not against a side as good as them. But we've managed to do it. And then it's, I was worried second half. I thought second half they'd come out and cause us even more problems. And if they got one back, they scored loads of goals. But we did well. We were resolute, great defending, and then maybe we could have had a couple more with, a few chances, one-on-ones and stuff.
But at least you scored a penalty at home, which is nice.
Yeah, Bings has taken the mantle. He's got 2 in 2 now, so something's bound to go wrong. But we deserved it. I thought 4-0 was a good result, and I thought we were good for our result.
And Byron had a great chance to make it 5 as well at the end.
Yeah, he did, and he probably took too much time on it and dwelled a little bit, decided what he was going to do. And to be honest, it was a good save, but the keeper shouldn't be on. The penalties. You can't just kick someone up in the air totally when they're one-on-one and it not be a red card. Not that you want to see people sent off, but that's poor. But he was poor all game, the referee, for me.
And were there special plans for the likes of Welford and Stone? 2 players you know well, but I thought Tom Ripley would have enjoyed himself in the challenge he had up against Welford, particularly that block in the second half on the edge of the box.
Well, I think that the 2 centre halves we've got, and then including Jack when he comes into the fold, is aerial battles are probably their forte, so it probably suited us. And we're aware of how they play and what they do and how they work, and they're very good at it. You're not top of the league for no reason, and they're a very, very good side with some good players. And I just thought they dealt with it. They marshalled it well. The midfield was quality today, and then we got the ball forward. And as I say, when you get the ball forward to Kieran and Irvs and then Byron when he came on and Harrison, there's danger there.
Yeah. And you're adding to the squad. You brought Irvine in from BSD the other week, and Babatunde played today, presumably as a direct replacement for Greg Bember.
Yeah, for the minute we didn't know how long Greg was out, and Sharif was available, and here from Belvedere done us a favour and let us have him. And he's come straight in as a good replacement at left back, and he's comfortable. He's carrying a bit of a knock, so we knew we'd get him through it. But it was to try and play players so that we could rest players, because we're short on numbers for Tuesday night in the semi-final.
You mean players that are available to play Tuesday night?
Yeah, exactly. And I had one eye on that. For me, the league title's gone, and we're not going to be near that. I think it'll be between Ashford and Crowborough. We're too far behind. So I had one eye on Tuesday and thinking, well, we've got to start with something different. So I knew that I've got fresh legs ready for Tuesday.
And is that the end of your recruiting? You looking for anybody in the final month?
We're still looking. We put a 7-day approach in for a player this week, which hopefully will come to fruition next week. And no, we need to strengthen. When good players become available at this time of year, I'm taking them, and I'm taking them for next season. It's not for this. For me, our league title run's done. We got a cup that we've got half a chance in. If we turn up and play as well as we did today, we've got a chance. And now I'm building for next year, and I'm looking at it, and I know where we need to be and where we were weak this year. We've signed Geordie Springett. He's come in and he's still injured, but he'll be available as of maybe the next 2 or 3 weeks. So no, we'll always look, and if it's things that we need, we'll strengthen. We won't do it willy-nilly. It's still a long run in. The deadline's on the 31st, so we had to make sure we got people in ready so that
Yeah.
If there is a major blow up from the top 2 sides, we're in a position that we're strong enough to come up on the rails.
Geordie's been here before, not so long ago, wasn't he? Under your charge.
Yeah, he came here and he still had his fingers in here from Belvedere really, and he, his love for them was still there after what we'd done there before, and I think this time it's totally burst its bubble. So he's looking for a fresh start. He thinks he's got at least another year left in him, and he's a great asset. He's a winner.
Yeah. So you're building a good squad. a month towards the end of the season that
Yeah.
promises much for next season
Oh,
already.
100%, 100%. We've looked at it this year. We know where we're weak. We know where we've gone to places and not got results and not been good enough. And it shows you. You had a bit of competition for places. You look who wasn't in the side today. Greg Benbo's injured and Billy Bennett, and you look at them players missing and you think they've got to come back in. Yeah, it's a good place to be.
And what about the cup on Tuesday night? What are your thoughts going there? 1-1.
It's wide open. If Ashford turn up and play to their capabilities, it's one hell of a tough game, especially at their place. They're used to the pitch, and they're a force, as I say before. You don't get to where they are in league, and another cup final they're in. They've still got a chance for treble. That's amazing at any level of football, and fair play to them. We have to turn up, and we have to make a game of it, and we have to be at the same level as we were today. And if we are, then we've got a chance.
Lovely, Micky. Thanks for talking.
Cheers,
to us.
Andrew.